Hello, this is Mary. How can I assist you today?
Hi Mary, I'd like to book an appointment with Noor on April 15th, if that's possible.
Hey there. Looking to hang out with Noor on April 15th, huh? All right, let me just double check if Noor's got some free time that day. Give me a sec. Okay, got it. Let me list out the times Noor's available on April 15th. Brace yourself. Here they come. 9 a.m., 11 a.m., 2 p.m. Pick your favorite slot, and we'll pencil you right in. Which one are you eyeing?
How about 11 a.m.?
11 a.m. on April 15th with Noor it is. Before we lock this down in stone, I just need a bit of info from you. Let's start simple. What's your name?
Christina?
Great. Got it, Christina. So 11 a.m. is the magic hour. Now, can you share your email to make things official?
It's christina@gmail.com.
Gotcha. It's christina@gmail.com. And just to sprinkle a little bit of context into our little appointment cake here, what's the purpose of your appointment with Noor?
I'd like to ask her some questions about how I can implement AI into my business.
All right, diving into the AI world with Noor. Exciting. Just to confirm, we've got Christina booking an appointment at 11 a.m. on April 15th to chat with Noor about implementing AI into her business, and we'll be sending all the deets to christina@gmail.com. Everything look good?
Yes.
Just a sec. All set. Your appointment with Noor on April 15th at 11 a.m. to discuss implementing AI into your business has been confirmed. You'll receive a confirmation shortly. If you don't, well, we might have to resort to carrier pigeons or smoke signals. Just kidding. Feel free to reach out if you need any more help.
Thank you very much. See you.
To build this voice assistant, you're gonna need 4 things. The first one is called Vapi.ai, where you can build your voice assistant. On your new account, you will get $10 of free credits. You can find the link to Vapi.ai in the description below. You're also gonna need a Gmail account so you can access Google Calendar. Next is Make.com. Make.com is a platform where you can build workflows and automations without any use of code. The free account allows you to execute 1000 operations per month, and you can also have 2 active workflows on your free account. This is perfect because we are gonna need 2 scenarios for our use case. And finally, you're gonna need an OpenAI API account. Note that this is different from the $20 a month ChatGPT account, so you'll need to create a different account for that. There you will also get $5 worth of free credits. Let's start with the creation of our assistant in Vapi. You can choose any of these assistants, as it doesn't matter, because we're gonna use our own templates. My assistant is gonna be my personal appointment scheduling assistant. I'd like my assistant to answer the phone with the words, "Hello, I'm Mary. How may I assist you?" The system prompt is where we're gonna tell Mary what she's supposed to do. Feel free to grab my system prompt. It will be linked in the description below. You can just copy and paste it and customize it according to your needs. Click Publish. Now we need to set up our 2 functions. Functions allow us to forward information to external platforms. Our first function, called Check Availability, has one property called Times. This is where the AI will put in the information about the user's requested time of the appointment. Don't forget to click Add, because your function will not be saved if you click Publish before adding the function. Now we also need a second function, which will allow us to book the appointment. The Book Appointment function needs to include all the information that we need from the user in order to book the appointment, such as their name, their email, a description of the purpose of their appointment, and the start time of the slot. When you're done, again click Add, and publish. Now it's time to set up our 2 workflows in make.com. Click on Create a Scenario and now download my templates. Click on Import Blueprint. Let's first start with the Check Availability template. The first module in this scenario is a webhook. This is the place where we will be receiving the information about our users' requested times of the appointment. Give your webhook a name, copy the address, and paste it into this place in Vapi. Now let's check if our endpoint is receiving the information as expected. Just type anything in here, it's just for testing, and then click on Test Endpoint. And here we can see that our test was successful. The next module in our workflow is OpenAI. For that, you need to go to OpenAI, create an account and go to API keys. Now create new secret keys. Copy that key and paste it into your OpenAI module. In this module, we are using ChatGPT in order to get the correct start and end time outputs as they are required from the Google Calendar API. Please make sure that you're using the correct time zone. This must be the same as your time zone in your calendar. You may also want to change these times if these do not correspond to your office hours. In the message content box, we are making sure that ChatGPT knows about the current time and can take it as a reference to the user's requested times. The output of the ChatGPT module will be a JSON string that includes the start and end time parameters. Since we're going to need to use them separately, in the Google Calendar module, we need to parse this JSON string. The next module will determine the day of the week of the requested time, so we can make sure that the requested appointment date does not fall on a weekend. If the suggested day is a Sunday or Saturday, the flow will follow this path and trigger a webhook response, which will be sent back to Vapi.ai and asking the user to pick another date. If the suggested appointment date is a weekday, then the flow will continue with this Google Calendar module. Here you will need to connect your Google Calendar and give Make the necessary permissions to access your calendar. Click here to see the instructions on how to do that. And this is how to set up the rest of the module. Now, if there aren't any events on this date on your calendar, the workflow will go this way and will send a webhook response to Vapi.ai indicating that the whole day is available. But if you have some appointments booked on that day, the flow will follow this path at the top and iterate the busy slots from your calendar. And in the last step, we need a ChatGPT that will be able to extract the busy times from the available times between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. And finally, the output of that will be sent back to Vapi.ai. Now create a new scenario and upload the second Make template for booking appointments. Copy the webhook link and paste it into the appointment booking function in Vapi. And now you can set up your Google Calendar module the way you want the booking to appear in your calendar. Let's test this workflow to see if it's working. We can see that the test was successful and the appointment has been booked in our calendar. The next video will be about how you can connect your knowledge base to Vapi. Stay tuned and follow me so you don't miss any updates.